Hi there, it's Thomas. So, last Friday, Nintendo of Japan sent out an email to users of the Japanese eShop. And at the top of this email, there was a brand new picture of Mario, kicking back and relaxing in the summer heat. Except, something was up with this picture. Mario didn't have any nipples. Look closely, there's nothing there. So, what's going on here? Why would Nintendo deprive our beloved plumber of these most anatomically important structures? Well, it turns out there's actually a lot of history between Mario and these two circles of flesh. Let me guide you through Mario's Nipple Controversy. So, the whole nipple debacle started around 3 years ago with Super Mario Odyssey for the Nintendo Switch. On the 13th of September, about a month before Mario Odyssey was released unto the world, Nintendo of America published this tweet: "Explore the frozen fields of Shiveria in the Snow Kingdom and the sunny shores of Bub Lane in the Seaside Kingdom in hashtag Super Mario Odyssey." And attached to the tweet was this infamous image of Mario, bare of chest. And front and center were Mario's two little nipples. Immediately, the internet erupted in a mixture of shock and joy. First came the Twitter replies. "Mario has nipples! Mario's nipples cannot unsee. NSFW, please." Yeah, there was certainly a range of responses, that's for sure. But after that initial shock came some more investigation. Later in the year, data miners found the raw image files for Mario's nipples. Here's the nipple at its original size. It's not exactly high resolution, but if we zoom in a little more, we can see that this is indeed the nipple of our beloved plumber. It's funny that this one image was single-handedly responsible for months of debate among Nintendo fans. And it's only a few pixels wide. Now, a few days after the image was published, an even more unexpected discovery was made. It came from the Twitter account Supper Mario Broth. And what Mario Broth discovered was that this image was not actually the first official appearance of Mario's nipples. No, the Mario Nip actually made its debut 1 year earlier in this game here, Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games. In this game, you can collect these little stamps to use on Miiverse, Nintendo's ill-fated social network. And one of the stamps is this one. It's a picture of Mario atop a surfboard, catching a wave. And right there, clear as day, represented by a single pixel each, are Mario's nipples. Now, I think Nintendo probably expected that the debate around Mario's nipples would soon die down. After all, how long could people keep talking about such a tiny issue? Or rather, pair of issues. But Nintendo were wrong. The discussion kept on coming. First was the observation that while Mario did indeed have nipples, his co-star Link was not quite so lucky. His chest was completely bare. Weird. And then, Go Nintendo made a stunning discovery. Back on the Game Boy Advance, in the RPG Superstar Saga, shirtless Mario made another appearance. But back then, he had been nippleless. Look, not a nipple in sight. Even stranger. So eventually, this discussion grew so loud, so overwhelming, that Nintendo just couldn't ignore the issue of Mario's nipples any longer. And so, on the 8th of February the following year, Nintendo released an interview with Mario Odyssey's producer, Yoshiaki Koizumi. And in this video, Koizumi was asked all kinds of Mario-related questions. But the very first question asked of him was on the topic of Mario's nipples. Why does Mario have nipples, but no belly button? Here's Koizumi's reply.
最初からその質問そうですね。こんなに反響があると思ってなかったので、ちょっとびっくりしてます。でおへそのこともなんか話題になってるのを聞いて、もうそんなに話題になるんだ、次回作おへそつけちゃおうかな。
So let me pause the video right there, because what Yoshiaki Koizumi says here is actually a lot more important than it might seem. Let's repeat. It made me start to think about whether we should revisit the topic on the design side. Well, it turns out that Koizumi did more than just think, because behind the scenes at Nintendo, Mario's design was indeed being changed right then and there. And the part that was changed was perhaps not a huge surprise. It was, indeed, the nipple region. For fans, the first sign that something was wrong came in late 2019. Nintendo released a trailer for the game Mario and Sonic at the Tokyo Olympic Games 2020. And there's one image from this trailer that caught the attention of viewers worldwide. It showed Sonic's Dr. Eggman and Mario's Wario standing side by side on the winner's podium, both bare-chested. Now, if you zoom in on Eggman, he looks pretty ordinary. A little flabby perhaps, but no shame in that. And most importantly, in the middle of his chest were two regular-looking nipples. But if we compare that to Wario, it's a different story. There's nothing there. Wario does not have any nipples at all. Now, this got fans a little nervous, because if Nintendo were willing to remove Wario's nipples, would they really stop there? Or were Mario's nipples in danger too? And that brings us back to the present day. It's 2020, it's a bit of a year, and on Friday the 7th of August, Nintendo of Japan sent an email to Japanese eShop users. And, like I said at the beginning of this video, this email contained an extremely important image. Here it is. To a layperson, this might seem like any old picture of Mario sunbathing by the beach. But to a fan of Mario, and more importantly a fan of Mario's nipples, this image is nothing short of a tragedy. It confirms exactly what Yoshiaki Koizumi was hinting at back in 2018. Nintendo did indeed redesign Mario, and unfortunately his nipples did not make it through alive. Hey, thanks for watching this slightly weird video. You can subscribe for more videos like this every week or so, and if you want to help support the channel, you can become a patron at patreon.com/thomasgamedocs. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.